All right, Daddy roller set, here we go. I started off by pre-pooing her hair. As you saw, I used some aloe vera. I know you're supposed to use that fresh aloe plant, but I didn't have any, and I wasn't about to go out to the store. So I started off by putting the aloe vera in her hair, and I split her hair into 4 sections. As you can see, I'm just making sure it's from root to tip. And as you see, my dog just walked by. She wanted to be in the video too. Then I added some Carol's Daughter growth oil. And once I added the oil and I made sure the oil and the aloe vera was penetrated, I braided her hair up into 4 braids. Like I said, it doesn't matter. They don't have to be perfect. I let that sit in her hair for about an hour, and then we headed to the shower to wash it out. As you can see, I'm just taking out those 4 braids that I put in. Once I take these braids out, I'm going to make sure that her hair is fully saturated with water. You want to make sure that water penetrates the shaft of her hair. Look at me talking like I know something about it. Once it, and I do this usually once a week. I wash her hair on Saturdays, or her mom washes it on Saturdays. As you see, I'm using some Shea shampoo, and I'm not using much. Just wait till you see that lather. Since I made sure that her hair was fully wet, it's gonna lather up really nice for a first shampoo. Working in her hair. I'm working it all the way through. And this is an important step when you want to do a roller set, because you want to make sure that the hair is clean. All of those previous product and build up is out of the hair. My son over here making noise for no reason. Alright, so now you're gonna go ahead and rinse it out. As you can tell, I'm rinsing that shampoo out of her hair. I'm rinsing all that shampoo out. And it's okay if you use the water, because we're going to do a conditioner and a deep conditioner. So I'm using that, I think it's HAIRITAGE. It was just something that my wife had laying around, conditioner. And you want to make sure you apply that conditioner from root to tip. Generous with it. As you can see, I kind of split her hair and do it in sections. And this may seem like a long process, but it doesn't take me long. Usually with the pre-pooing and everything, it takes about an hour 15. It doesn't take long. We have to keep it quick and simple. Just adding more conditioner. And you don't have to go through this step. I just did because I felt like it. I usually, sometimes I'll go with a regular conditioner, and sometimes I won't, because I always deep condition once a week after her wash. So you can kind of skip this step if you like, but I decided to do it anyway. You just want to work it through her hair. And she actually does really good. She get on my nerves sometimes, but we've been doing this since she was young, so she's used to it. And if you can look, her curls are popping. So then we go on to rinse that out. We're gonna rinse out that conditioner, and then we're gonna start our deep conditioning process. And I'll put the name of the deep conditioner in the description box because I'm sure I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's made by SheaMositure, some kind of SheaMositure black castor oil, I think. And as you can see, I'm directing her to turn around because it hurts my back when she starts moving. And this, one of the tips that I got is to apply it in sections, because you want to make sure that you pay attention to the roots as well as the ends. So that's what you see that I'm doing now. I'm applying it to the roots and also rubbing it through to the ends. And I want to repeat that. And I don't make a certain section or try to part neatly. We don't have time for that. I just try to make sure that I make small enough sections that is useful and that I am able to get some on the roots, but I don't part with a comb for the deep conditioner. Alright, so now we're done. We've rinsed out that deep conditioner. We're gonna prepare her hair to be roller set. I use that Shea Silk Infusion. And all I'm doing now is I'm gonna make sure that I spread that evenly. And as long as she has an iPad, she does pretty good with sitting there. And like I said, it's not really a long process. It does look like a long process, but it's not. And I'm just massaging it in her hair, making sure it's evenly distributed. Gotta get them edges. And as you notice, I haven't really had to detangle much because I did the pre-poo process, and during that process, I detangled and put it in those 4 braids, and that really aided me when I was detangling her hair. And also this Shea Silk Infusion, a little bit goes a long way, and you see me putting some more back in the bottle because it is expensive. So I poured too much in my hand. No, that's got to go back in the bottle. Alright, so I'm just putting a little bit more on her hair. Alright, so now I use some Lotta body foam mousse, whatever it's called. And I don't know if that's really good or not, but I just remember when my sister was younger, my mom always used Lotta body products. So when I went to go buy products to do the roller set, I always stuck in my head with Lotta body. I didn't know nothing about what was the best foam wrap. So I just got Lotta body. But I think it did pretty good. And you don't be stingy with it. As you saw, I didn't use much there. I did think I squirted a little bit more, but not much. And then if I had to do it again, then I would use more of that Lotta body foam mousse or whatever it's called. Alright, so here's my struggle. I was struggling to roll it, but right here I'm just combing it out, and I put it in 3 different sections. I did Bantu knots on the side just to keep the hair from getting too dry, and I also have a spray bottle beside me. I'm combing out sections. I tried to make it the size of the roller. I looked at a lot of YouTube videos to try to get this right, and I'm also using a brush to smooth it out, help me smooth it out even more. And here is a better view of the rolling process. I ran out of the clips for the big rollers. I had more rollers, but not clips, so I had to use some of the small rollers with the cap on them. And now I'm just using my comb and my brush to smooth out the ends to make sure it sticks to the roller and that it's smooth on the roller. Bam! Alright, so now we got all the rollers in. That was a process. And I use this dryer attachment to dry hair on cool. And these are the curls. So now I'm just taking out the curls. My mom, I told her that I didn't have enough clips. She said, you could have used the clips to clip more than one roller. I ain't that advanced yet. I ain't think about it, but it makes sense. So I guess I did have enough clips. But either way, it worked out with the smaller rollers. The only thing is it made her hair a lot more curly than we thought it was going to be because we used smaller size rollers around the perimeter. But that's fine, because we wasn't looking for a bone straight look. Alright, so she came out looking like James Brown. We're going to fix it with a silk wrap, with saran wrap. And this is how it came out. And we decided to put it up because she had pictures that day.